Today, in military history, May 27, 1942, the crippled USS Yorktown limps into Pearl Harbor after the brutal Battle of the Coral Sea. Battered, burning, and barely hanging on. Bomb hits had ripped through the carrier, her flight deck was damaged, boilers were knocked offline, fuel systems were wrecked, and crewmen were dead. Navy experts looked over the damage and believed repair could take months. But America didn't have months. U.S. intelligence had intercepted Japanese communications and discovered another major attack was moving fast. The target? Midway Island. The Navy knew there was no chance of stopping the Japanese fleet without the Yorktown. So the second she reached Pearl Harbor on May 27th, one of the greatest repair efforts in the military history began. More than 1,400 shipyard workers flooded onto the carrier around the clock. Welders, pipe fitters, electricians, steel workers, machinists, damage control crews. Men crawled through twisted steel, smoke, steam lines, and flooded compartments in brutal Hawaiian heat. Some workers barely slept before climbing right back on board. And the mission wasn't to make the Yorktown perfect. The mission was simple: get her back into the fight. The Navy focused only on what absolutely had to work: repair the flight deck, restore power, patch the hull, repair the boilers, and make sure the engines could carry her back into combat. In roughly 72 hours, the impossible happened. Yorktown sailed back out of Pearl Harbor on May 30th, still scarred from battle, heading straight towards Midway. Just days later, her aircraft helped destroy Japanese carriers during the Battle of Midway, one of the turning points of World War II. And while the pilots become the heroes, history should never forget the 1,400 workers at Pearl Harbor who made that victory possible. Because the men on the front lines fight the battles, but none of them get there without the crews behind them, keeping everything fixed and ready for the fight. Follow for more daily history.